What if I told you that the difference between a sharp, quick-thinking brain and one that feels foggy and slow comes down to just 5 minutes of specific movements? Not exercise, not meditation, but 7 precise brain movements discovered by Japanese researchers that can transform your mental clarity in less time than it takes to brew your morning coffee. If you're over 50 and tired of feeling like your brain is operating in slow motion, what you're about to learn will change everything. Dr. Yoshiro Tanaka from Kyoto University spent 15 years studying why some people maintain razor-sharp thinking into their 90s while others struggle with mental fog by their 50s. His breakthrough came when he realized it wasn't about intelligence or education, it was about movement. But not the kind of movement you're thinking of. These aren't exercises for your body. They're exercises specifically designed to activate dormant areas of your brain and create new neural highways for faster, clearer thinking. Here's what's happening in your brain after 50 that nobody talks about. But Dr. Tanaka discovered that specific movements can clear these jams and even build new express lanes. The first movement is called the cross-crawl activation, and it's based on a fascinating discovery about how your brain's hemispheres communicate. This simple movement forces your brain's hemispheres to work together, creating new connections across the corpus callosum, the bridge between your brain's two halves. But here's the secret that makes this incredibly powerful for people over 50. Studies show this combination improves processing speed by up to 40% when done consistently. The second movement targets what neuroscientists call your brain's CEO, the prefrontal cortex. Now, tap a rhythm. Right hand taps once, left hand taps twice, right hand taps 3 times, left hand taps 4 times, then reverse it. This asymmetrical tapping pattern forces your prefrontal cortex to work harder than it has in years, strengthening the exact area that tends to slow down after 50. Now, if you're finding these movements surprisingly challenging, that's actually a good sign. It means you're activating brain areas that have been dormant. And if this is already making sense to you, if you're starting to understand why your thinking hasn't been as sharp lately, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Every week, I share breakthrough brain science that can help you stay mentally sharp for decades. The third movement is what Dr. Tanaka calls the figure 8 focus. Slowly trace a sideways figure 8 infinity symbol in the air, following your thumb with just your eyes. Don't move your head. This movement does something remarkable. It synchronizes your eye movements with your cognitive processing, dramatically improving your ability to track complex information and maintain focus. Your brain's visual processing system and cognitive system often fall out of sync as you age, leading to that frustrating experience where you read something but don't absorb it. Participants in Dr. Tanaka's study showed 60% better reading comprehension and 45% faster information processing after just 2 weeks of daily practice. It's called opposite hand activation. If you're right-handed, use your left hand to brush your teeth, write your name, or eat with chopsticks. If you're left-handed, use your right. This forces your brain to build entirely new neural pathways, activating areas that may have been sleeping for decades. The key is to do this for at least one daily task, pushing through the initial awkwardness. After 6 weeks, not only did his handwriting improve, but he reported solving work problems that had stumped him for months. Why? Because activating new brain areas creates what scientists call cognitive flexibility. The ability to see problems from fresh angles and find innovative solutions. Drop a comment below and tell me, which daily task could you switch to your opposite hand? I love hearing how people customize these techniques to fit their lives, and your ideas might inspire someone else. The fifth movement is the peripheral vision expander, and it addresses a problem that affects almost everyone over 50. Narrowing attention span. Now, wiggle your fingers at the edges of your vision while maintaining focus straight ahead. This movement activates your brain's parietal lobes, which process spatial awareness and attention. The peripheral vision expander literally widens your cognitive awareness, helping you think more broadly and catch details you've been missing. The sixth movement is called the Balance Challenge, and it's based on groundbreaking research showing that balance and cognitive function are intimately connected. Stand on one foot for 20 seconds, then switch. Too easy? Close your eyes. Still too easy. Try reciting the alphabet backwards while balancing. This movement activates your cerebellum, which scientists now know plays a crucial role in cognitive processing, not just physical coordination. Here's what's fascinating: people who can balance on one foot for longer periods consistently score higher on cognitive tests. Why? Because balance requires your brain to integrate information from multiple systems simultaneously. Exactly the kind of whole brain activation that keeps thinking sharp. If you struggle with this at first, don't worry. Your brain is building new connections with every wobble. The seventh and final movement is the rhythm reset. Tap out a simple rhythm on your desk or thigh: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, then back to 1, 2. Repeat this pattern 5 times. Now here's the brain-boosting twist. Tap the single beats with one hand and the multiple beats with the other. This rhythmic challenge activates your brain's timing circuits, which are essential for quick thinking and mental coordination. Dr. Tanaka's research showed that people who performed these 7 movements daily for just 5 minutes experienced remarkable changes. They reported thinking more clearly, making decisions faster, and feeling mentally energized throughout the day. Brain scans revealed increased activity in regions associated with executive function, processing speed, and creative problem-solving. But here's what makes these movements particularly powerful when combined. Each targets a different brain system, but when you do them in sequence, they create what neuroscientists call a cognitive cascade. Each movement primes your brain for the next, amplifying the benefits. It's like tuning up different instruments in an orchestra so they can play in perfect harmony. If this information is helping you understand how to sharpen your thinking, please take a second to hit that like button. It's a small action that helps this vital information reach more people over 50 who are struggling with mental fog. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Join our community of people who refuse to accept cognitive decline as inevitable. Let me share a success story that shows the power of consistency. Robert, a 55-year-old marketing director, was considering early retirement because he couldn't keep up with younger colleagues. His thinking felt sluggish, and he'd lost confidence in meetings. He committed to these 7 movements every morning before work. Within 3 weeks, he was not only keeping up, but coming up with innovative ideas that impressed his team. 6 months later, he got promoted instead of retiring. The beauty of these movements is their accessibility. You don't need equipment, a gym membership, or athletic ability. You just need 5 minutes and the willingness to challenge your brain in new ways. Do them while your coffee brews, during commercial breaks, or as a mid-afternoon pick-me-up instead of reaching for another cup of caffeine. Here's a pro tip that doubles the effectiveness. Do these movements at the same time each day. Your brain loves routine, and when you create a consistent practice, it begins to anticipate and prepare for the cognitive boost. Most people find morning works best, as it sets a sharp, clear tone for the entire day. I want to address something important. You might feel silly doing some of these movements at first. That's normal and actually a good sign. It means you're pushing your brain out of its comfort zone, which is exactly where growth happens. Remember, every awkward moment is your brain building new connections that will serve you for years to come. The research is clear. Cognitive decline is not inevitable. Your brain remains capable of growth, change, and improvement throughout your entire life. These 7 movements are like a daily vitamin for your neural health, keeping your thinking sharp, quick, and clear well into your golden years. As we wrap up, I want you to make a commitment. Choose just one of these movements and do it today. Right now, before you click away, stand up and do 30 seconds of cross-crawl activation. Feel how it wakes up your brain. That's just a taste of what's possible when you make these movements a daily habit. If you're ready to transform your mental clarity and join thousands of others over 50 who are thinking sharper than they have in years, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Click the subscribe button now and hit the bell icon. Next week, I'm revealing the specific foods that multiply the brain benefits of these movements. You won't want to miss it. Leave a comment below telling me which movement you're going to try first. Are you going with the cross crawl, the figure 8 focus, or maybe you're brave enough to start with the balance challenge? I read every comment and love celebrating your progress. And please share this video with someone over 50 who's been complaining about brain fog or slow thinking. These 7 movements could be exactly what they need to reclaim their mental sharpness. Sometimes the most powerful gift you can give someone is knowledge that changes their life. Remember, sharp thinking after 50 isn't about having a young brain, it's about having an activated brain. These 7 movements are your activation code. Use them daily and watch as your mental fog clears, your thinking speeds up, and your confidence soars. Your brain is waiting to show you what it's still capable of. All you need to do is give it the right movements for just 5 minutes a day. Before you go, let's make this real. Set a reminder on your phone right now for tomorrow morning. Label it 5-minute brain boost. When it goes off, come back to this video and follow along with all 7 movements. In just 5 minutes, you'll feel the difference. In 5 weeks, everyone around you will notice the difference. Your sharper, clearer, faster thinking future starts with the decision you make right now. Make it count.